temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then it's Richaun Holmes. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Sabonis in at point. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. And here's Sabonis outside on target from range. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Over Irving. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Sabonis has got 9.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Johnson. Young against Sabonis. Here's Risache. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, you have to be a great passer to average double-figure assists, and that's something Young has done multiple times.
Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Shots good by Sabonis.
They've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
There's Young with the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Warriors, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
Johnson for 3. Connects from downtown.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Here's Sabonis. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson with it. Lets the three fly. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Kuminga. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Sabonis. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Now here's Young. He's watched by Kuminga. 16 feet out. Young misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Johnson, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Charlotte. And that one's good. Irving.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Rizachet. Sabonis against Young. To end the run. The Warriors pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
To the inside. Outside Irving. Back to Sabonis. Fires for three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Young against Sabonis. To win the drought. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Here's Sabonis. And he makes it on the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sabonis uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got 33.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Young. And it's Young again missing.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Sabonis. And he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got 35 in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Timeout called, the Warriors. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And coach with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game. It's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
The Hawks shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Red hot in the last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And a closer look here at the score. Called by Atlanta. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. So on the floor for Golden State, Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Richaun Holmes. And it's Sabonis in at the point. Here's Portis. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And here's Sabonis outside. And that's a foul called on Richaun Holmes. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He drops it from range.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
For 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 12 points.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
Launches a 3. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a scoring performance.
Breaking the 40-point threshold yet again. He's done it the 5th most times in NBA history.
Yeah, 88 times in all, matching the Laker great Elgin Baylor.
Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And now Allie LaForce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Moody.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Sabonis. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now Okongwu. Young with it. Kuminga defends. Out to Portis. The 3 is up. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Daniels passes to Young. The kick to Hunter to stop the run. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 8 now. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here's Sabonis outside. Nails it from three. Sabonis has got 56 in the game. The Hawks shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Hunter. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 5.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Now Holmes. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes. You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Excellent D there from Holmes.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Curry. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Curry. Wiggins from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Risa Shea. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Atlanta again missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Risa Shea. Okongwu, a screen on Curry. Daniels passes to Hunter. Hits the trifecta. Hunter's got 6 in the quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half.
Another one falls. Amazing.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night. And nearing 3rd place for most 60-point games of the season. Sabonis outside. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Risa Shea. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebounded by Daniels. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Here's Risa Shea. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Sabonis outside. Let's go with a 3. Good! Without a second to... spare.
that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Golden State Warriors. And guys, they look helpless. It's reminding me of our pickleball team.
To be fair, those senior citizens had a game. We couldn't compete with their experience.
What do you mean we? You just...
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Golden State Warriors. How appreciate you joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the shot goes in.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Pass to Daniels. The three from Risacher. Gets the three to fall. Risacher's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Irving. And here's Sabonis outside. That shot missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Daniels. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. There's a screen by Johnson. Young from long range. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And here's Sabonis outside. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Risacher. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Young. This one for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jack's up a 3. Yet another bucket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white. But you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
Pure from three-point range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's a Kongwu. Up and in on the layup. The Kongwu's got 6.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And here's Sabonis outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 11. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Johnson. And here's Young. Fires the three. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Sabonis can't hit. Here's Riza Shea. He's guarded by Sabonis. Spins. The three from Riza Shea. It's rebounded by Golden State. Holmes has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Knocked loose. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
And here's Sabonis outside. Knocks down the triple.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Riza Shea. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the line. Riza Shea, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And out on the wings, Zach Riza Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
And Atlanta making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lets it go from 11. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 20 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And here's Sabonis outside. Another three for Golden State.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Young from long range. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And here's Sabonis outside. Drills it from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Just a little too aggressive.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Omer Yurtseven, Brandon Podziemski out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. And here's Sabonis outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Out to the wing. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's already hit more 3s since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Young can't hit. Outside Podziemski puts up a deep 3. Sabonis can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. To the right side. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Sabonis outside. Drains the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Young from long range. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. And the Warriors shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And Sabonis gets it to go.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Three-pointer. Good. Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Young. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And the Warriors making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Johnny Davis.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
All right, Stan. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, to walk in.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Alvin Robertson wishes he had hands like yours. Amazing defense. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.
I ain't ready, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The
Welcome, everyone, to our and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Orlando. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
I think for the Warriors, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody, Rashawn Holmes out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Sabonis in at the point guard. And for Phoenix, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Beal in at the 3. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way towards all-star selections. MP isn't in that bunch. He's got some work to do to prove that he's worthy of just even a selection at this point.
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. D.A.
Thanks, Kev. As you know, all eyes are on the star matchup at point guard. When I asked MP about it, he told me it's going to be a battle. I know everyone's hyping it up, but this game is about much more than the individual matchups. He knows it's going to take a group effort to pull out this win. Guys?
David, just like you and this crew, it takes a group effort. And he is all about the team. Thanks, D.A. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And there's Booker on the assist by Rose.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Sabonis, the pass to Kuminga. And the shot goes in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Booker outside. Over Sabonis. Booker no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Shot from the wing. Green for 2 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Durant kicks to Beal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Rose. Shoots over Curry. Rose, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Durant. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Rose. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 7. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. That's 10 points for Red Hot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Rose finds Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Inside. Rose, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Yep, it counts.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Rose. Outside KD. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Rose. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
Here's Beal. And Moody pulls it down.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Rose with the ball. Sabonis defending. Here's Booker. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here's Booker following the 3 from Sabonis. For 3. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 7.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Outside, Sabonis. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thanks, David. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Durant kicks to Beal. The three-pointer, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 28 points for Red Hot.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Suns here with a different look. Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. Okogie's checked in for Booker. And it's Sam Merrill in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Warriors, Santos is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Moody.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's KD. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 6.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Sam Merrill. Golden State also making some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Dunn with a screen on Sabonis, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 12.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Booker against Sabonis. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Sabonis. Fires from way outside. They get it back. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Sabonis has got 37.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Booker. The Warriors pull it in. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And again.
Some guys make the game look easy. He's at 40 yet again.
And now he's top 5 in NBA history for 40-point games.
Yeah, at 40 for the 89th time. Next up is Harden, who has 101.
Curry with the bounce pass. Sabonis, and it's good off the back rim and in. Sabonis has got 42 in the game.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And Phoenix has possession, and the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Warriors on top. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Changes for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Collins. And it's Rose in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Warriors, Richaun Holmes comes in for Yurtseven, and Sabonis subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Sabonis, and that's good off the glass that time. Sabonis has got 44.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Back to Rose. Booker outside. No good from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. For the three. And again, another shot trained there from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 49 points in the game. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. For three, Booker connects from three-point range. Booker's got 17.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Takes a three. Sabonis' shot is off. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Booker with a deep 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From the arc. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Outside, O'Neal. Rose passes to Booker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Booker's got 20.
He set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
O'Neal dishes to Booker. Pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Holmes got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And the Warriors miss again. Well, Phoenix shooting in the second quarter 46%. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against Atlanta. Had a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Rose. Dunn kicks to Rose. Suns moving the ball around. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And no good, trying to use the glass. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Rose kicks to O'Neal. On the wing, Booker. Dunn outside. Down low. Booker in the corner. Again, the miss by Booker.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dunn finds O'Neal. Nurkic setting the pick for Rose.
2 minutes remaining.
Buries it down low. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And for an update on Zach Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He told me that there is tendonitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
A nice shot by Booker.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Here's Sabonis. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Nurkic. Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got 28 points for the game. Sabonis, the pass to Holmes. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Booker outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Sabonis. And another one. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Booker, good.
Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Here's Sabonis. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the three of us?
I might have to put my money on you, Ernie. The Jet is more like a city bus these days. Plus, he doesn't know how to run through the tape. Get it?
Yeah, I might be a city bus or I might be a prop plane, but I got still pretty spring in his legs there, youngster. I tell you, still got some spring in them.
Thanks, Gramps. I think Shaq's right. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Suns.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Rose can't hit.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Sabonis. He got it again. Sensational. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Off the run, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Warriors on D. Screen by Nurkic. Booker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 38 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Curry kicks to Sabonis. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the dunk by Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Back to Sabonis. Now Kuminga. Guarded by KD. Free ball there off the mark from Sabonis. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They get a hand on it. Rose kicks to KD. Here's Booker. The Warriors pull it in. Holmes got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sabonis, and he's good on the three ball. Sabonis has got 17 now just in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The three from KD. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Three-pointer. Sabonis, no good. Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. KD sets the pick for Rose. Kicks it out to Booker. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Hits the three-point bomb.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
On the wing, Booker. Shoots from the baseline, and he knocks down the jumper. Booker's got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Sabonis. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Suns shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Podziemski out there with Sabonis. And there's Davis. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot. Here's Sabonis. Buries it from three-point range. Sabonis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Phoenix has possession. Booker with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Iguodaro. And the Suns get it back. Here's Okogie. Tries again, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sabonis. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Rose. Back to Durant. Beal gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. The Warriors shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Sabonis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Phoenix has possession. Beal the pass to KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Sabonis. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The three-pointer is right on target.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup,
That's what I'm talking about.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.